Plato's political philosophy. Political theory of Plato. Meet Plato, one of history's greatest philosophers. A student of Socrates and the teacher of Aristotle, Plato shaped Western philosophy like no other. Born around 427 BCE in Athens, Plato came from an aristocratic family. His real journey began when he met Socrates, whose teachings deeply influenced him. But tragedy struck. Socrates was sentenced to death. This event changed Plato's life, leading him to explore justice, truth, and the ideal society. Plato traveled to Egypt and Italy, seeking wisdom. In 387 BCE, he returned to Athens and founded the Academy, the first institution of higher learning. Let's explore his major works and their key lessons. The Republic, a vision of the ideal society, where philosopher-kings rule with wisdom. The Apology, Socrates' defense speech before his execution. The Symposium, a deep discussion on love and beauty. The Allegory of the Cave, a metaphor for human ignorance and enlightenment. Plato's philosophical theory. Philosopher-King, the ultimate ruler. Plato believed that the best ruler is a philosopher-king, a leader guided by wisdom and justice rather than power and wealth. Plato argued that ruling is a skill that requires knowledge, intellect, and training. A philosopher-king would not seek power for personal gain, but to transform society for the greater good. Unlike corrupt rulers, the philosopher-king would be honest, wise, and focused on the well-being of the people. But was Plato's vision truly ideal? Criticism of the philosopher-king. Plato's concept of the philosopher-king has faced major criticism over the centuries. Let's explore why. Plato denied the average person's right to participate in politics. He believed that government should not be driven by public opinion, as it could lead to instability and factionalism. But does silencing dissent really lead to a better society? Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Even the wisest ruler could be tempted by power. Plato's faith in a philosopher's virtue ignored the dangers of unchecked authority. Critics argue that political systems need checks and balances to prevent tyranny. Plato confused unity with harmony. Aristotle later pointed out that a strong state must embrace diversity, not suppress it. Ignoring different perspectives weakens governance rather than strengthening it. Plato later revised his ideas in the Laws. Instead of a single philosopher-ruler, he proposed a council of wise men to govern under strict laws. But even this model left little room for public participation. In the next video, we'll explore Plato's ideal state, a society designed for justice and harmony. Don't miss it! Subscribe InfoNest. Unlock the Vault of Wisdom.